Morning, 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 morning. Woo, 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 woo. Morning, morning, morning. How's everybody out there? Yeah, I just got out of bed. I said, let me show you guys a clip this morning, because a lot of times when you do craft work and stuff, a lot of people does not know about craft, and they does not know about what you do, how you do it. Sometimes they only see when the pictures get posted up on your website or when they get posted up on a YouTube clip, and sometimes people always wonder, did he make that? Did she make that? Oh, he make that. Oh, she make that. You know how it goes. So I say this morning what I'm gonna do is this frame right here. Let me get my tape. It's actually $5 long. Alright, that's how long it's gonna be on the wall. So it's a 5 frame that I'm putting together. And this is actually being created for my wedding portrait. Okay. The frame is what I want to talk about. Okay. It's very hard when you sit down and create something like this, and somebody comes along because you post it online. They steal your ideas and stuff like that. And when it comes to the craft industry, it's hard to have authentic things unless you brand it with your name. It's hard because once an individual sees something online and they like it, and they add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items more than your item, it's not actually yours anymore, you know. But if you have a copyright infringement on your piece, then you have some right. Okay, I'm explaining this now. I'm trying to explain to my general public, because I'm dealing with a lot of people internationally, and I have to explain to the Bahamian population what's going on, because they don't teach you that in BTVI. They don't teach you with marketing. Oh yeah, I want to talk a little bit more about BTVI. Yeah. Boy, this BTVI is something else. These are things they're supposed to be teaching people. When you spend your money to go to BTVI, get the paperwork that is required to get a license and do what you got to do. Why do they not teach you how to market your product? I don't even want to talk about them anymore, because I ain't ever think about them. It makes me a little upset. You know, it makes me a little bit upset. Let me just stick to what I come here to do, talk about the frame. Because yesterday I got a little hot because I had a flashback. I got flashback in the past and started thinking about how people actually take you for a fool, you know. Let me get back to the real deal. Okay, this is what Mr. Konkole is doing to protect his art and craft, and to protect the buyer, the person who actually buys this one-of-a-kind piece. Because if I create an object for an individual, and I tell this person, this is the only piece like this in the world, because it's come from here, out of my head, and they tell me, man, I hope you ain't copied this someplace and this come off my head, right? I got to prove to them that it's my work. So I'm going to come a little closer so you can actually see. The logo is actually copyright. This is my logo. You'll actually see it on my fan page. It has Concolay on it. That is my official logo for my craft business. And the reason why I copyright the logo is because it's hard to copyright your craft. Then the next thing I'm doing too, this right here is certificate. Okay, this is a certificate to, okay, all that information got to be full up, and this is just a description of what's going on. Let me explain to you what I'm doing with my craft. This item here goes in the back of the craft that I do. You can't take it off. It's going to be stamped, signed by me, my signature. This is going to be stamped, signed by me. I'm going to have this in the frame. So when you buy this item here, you're going to actually have a frame item of this to put on your wall, or you can have it someplace where you don't want anybody to know what's going on. But example, if I create a frame for you for $20,000, you sit down with me to your table and say, Mr. Concolay, I need you to create this for me. This is what I want. And I sit down with you and I say, listen, okay, I'm going to create this piece for you. Now, it depends on what the individual wants. It could be very, 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 very expensive, or it could be affordable. Because you have three kind of class people internationally. You get people who have a couple of bucks. You got people who got a little bit of money, who lives really comfortable. And you have people who are very wealthy, and they don't care about their money. They want your piece in their house, and they're willing to pay you what they want to pay you. And say, I have a piece from Mr. Concolay, and I spent $40,000 for this piece. It's in my house. The people who follow you, the people who believe in you, is the people who makes you. So don't worry about the noise of the market. Don't worry about what a behemoth person say. He can't do that. Hey, you got a lot of haters. So you got to keep it real. Let your work speak for itself. Let it speak for itself. And the reason why I actually do clips is because in clips, people could feel if you're for real. They know if you're legit. They know if you are legit. Because they can feel it. You could go to church tomorrow. Sit inside the church. The minister walks on the podium. And the minute he opens up his mouth, you know this minister is talking a bunch of craziness. This dude ain't right at all. This dude, hold on. And also, you could go to church, and the minister opens up his mouth. You say, this brother serious. This brother got God inside him. One thing I learned about doing clips, that's why I like to do clips. The passion that you have comes out in the clip. And people who believe in themselves has passion. And it comes out in the clip. And if you can't fool nobody no more. So I have to always keep it real on my website. And you know, and I always say, thank God. I always say put God first and everything comes behind. Thank God for giving me the inspiration to put in my heart and my mind what I can put on this, or put into your mind and your hearts. I want to thank, I have a lot of people starting to hit me up. And the craziest thing about life is once you start to get recognition, people start to understand and start to watch you. They want to see where you're going. They start to tune in, start to watch you there. You know, when you're nobody checks for you. Nobody really, yeah, he's a joker. Yeah. But the minute they start to find out, hey, this brother starting to go someplace, we gotta watch him. We gotta see what's going on with him. Let's just check him out, man. Check him out tomorrow. Let's check him out. Yeah. So I'm getting a lot of hits now. A lot of people are starting to talk to me, and it feels great. And I want to say thank you. Thank you, all you people out there in the world who given me the chance to be me. You know, something that you see, that's why you come back and say, hey, like that. Hey, keep it up. Hey, what's happening? I like that. And I want to say, I like this morning, a friend of mine, I'm not going to call her name, hit me this morning, and she was talking to me. I said, yeah, man, everything cool. Then, next friend of mine hit me this morning. I'm going to call his name. He's a minister. His name is Kevin Ewing from the Freeport Grand Bahama. Kevin actually knows me personally. I know Kevin personally. I used to drive by his house, got up to talk to him. Kevin was always a guy into the ministry. He was always a humble, meek kind of guy. And, you know, and this ministry is now taking off, and he's getting to be a very powerful minister. And I always, I just keep it real. He hit me this morning. He say, "Bro, I like your video, man. You're keeping it real. I cannot be somebody else. I only can be me." Kevin known me for a long time, and I have not changed. A lot of times people see you, they never know what's inside here until you start to show them. And maybe by July or so, the Bahamian public will start to hear about Concolay 242. Maybe by July, the Bahamian public will start to see who Concolay is, or who Concolay 242 is. And like I say, it's so sad to know that you have to be recognized worldwide before Bahamians start to really take you as they on, you know. The Colin boys had to win a medal. They had to go and win a medal. And when they come back home, yeah, that's our boy. Why? Why is foreign so better? Why? That's a question I always ask myself. Why do you have to get recognized internationally before us as Bahamians appreciate who we are? I appreciate everybody, man. I just been talking to my teacher, Helen Hardy. The last segment I talked to, I spoke to her name. She lives right on Wolf Road. She knows me from school time, you know. I went, sit down on the porch. She said, "Concolay, what you saying?" I said, "Miss Hardy, I added it again." I said, "Guess what? You're going to be featured in one of my videos." So, hold on. I should just, I wonder, let's just grab my cell phone. Let's call her. One minute. In life, oh man, in life you gotta always keep it real. Let me see if I can call Ms. Adley. I'm gonna tell her about the clip I did with BTVI, I'm gonna have her on speakerphone too. Let's see if I can find her number now. Oh, it's crazy, but it is what it is, like our Prime Minister say. I think it's a number here. Call on speakerphone. I'm gonna let her know she's on speakerphone, and I'm gonna let her know I'm doing a recording for my website, so she knows that you have to always give permission. If she says bump up, I have to cut this off. Hello. Oh, it's Smitty. Boy, Smitty. No. Sorry, man. I tried to get Miss Adley. I didn't put Miss Adley name down on my phone, man. Sorry for that. Let me try to see if we get Miss Adley. All right. Oh man. I lost her number. Hold on. I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta call her.